Today we're making a return to the Pulse concert at Earl's Court in London. We're doing High Hopes from Pink Floyd today. And this is off their album, The Division Bell.
Yeah, and that came out in 1994. And that album did pretty well.
It did. It went to number one in the US and the UK. Mm-hmm. And the live album for the Pulse concert here also went to number one on the top 200 for the Billboards, which is pretty impressive. What is more impressive, I would say, is that this did not fall into the catalog of the 70s. It shows how long withstanding their career has been.
Yeah, how they kind of came back and had a resurgence later on.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to debate whether, they ever had a dip, but they obviously were still producing very high quality music with all the changes that happened over the decades with the group. And I
think that's so impressive, like when a group grows and changes together and goes through those ups and downs of, like what's popular at that time and adapting, because a group can be really popular at a certain time and kind of ride what's working. But it's like to have that longevity is really impressive to me.
True musicianship is what you're referring to. And obviously we know that David Gilmour has that. And the first song that we did from Pink Floyd was the legendary Comfortably Numb performance from this concert. And it's been a long time since we've checked out anything from this concert, so I'm happy to come back to it. We've got way more that we need to get introduced to from Pink Floyd. So let us know what your favorite Pink Floyd's favorite Pink Floyd songs are down below in the comments section. We always appreciate your insights. They're always fantastic. And would love to learn more about Pink Floyd. Anything else that I'm forgetting about this? This came out in 1994, right?
Yep, 1994.
And the album and the single came out in 1994. Mm-hmm. This concert is from 1995. And I think that was about it that we read.
Yep. I'm ready to get into it.
All right, let's roll.
Right, I think we'll get straight on with it. This is called High Hopes.
Well,
it's a cool setup.
Forgot about that. Wow. Who does that? Brings a giant bell to their concert. Love it.
Beyond the horizon of the place we lived when we were young, in a world of magnets and miracles, our thoughts strayed constantly and without boundary. The ringing of the division bell had begun. Along the long road and on down the causeway, did they still meet there by the cut? There was a ragged man that followed in our footsteps, running before time took our dreams away, leaving the myriad small creatures trying to tie us to the ground, to a life consumed by slow decay. The grass was green, the light was bright, with friends surrounding. The nights of wonder, looking beyond the embers, the bridges glowing behind us, to a glimpse of how green it was on the other side. Steps taken forwards, but sleepwalking back again, dragged by the force of some inner tide. At a higher altitude, with flag unfurled, we reach the dizzy heights of that dreamed of world.
The drama in this is insane.
I was
mean,
literally just thinking that.
the peaks and valleys, right?
Yeah.
You know, like right from the opening bell, pun intended, you know, right off the get-go, we've got, you know, this building process of the story that we're talking about and the memories that we're building and the view that we need to take and kind of step outside of ourselves for a second. That's the whole feel that I'm getting. It's so emotionally resonant. I mean, you know, it's much, much more just than a musical experience. It feels very personal. It feels like this, you know, means something. But it's amazing how Pink Floyd has the ability to convey this through music and obviously through performance. They take their craft so seriously, from the images, from the shots here, from the camera work, from the instruments that they're bringing on stage. You can see why this concert is obviously so renowned, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I was thinking to myself, just the stage setup with the lights and the videos they have playing, even like the setup. I
Crazy.
totally forgot how like the crowd was set up, which is really cool. It's just awesome. But like you said, the drama, I think like that really stands out to me. Like they've got like gong going that they're hitting and the church bell and like all this.
Yeah.
It's just the creativity, right? It's never ending with them. And I think even just the way that they use the lyrics in their music is so creative as well. It's like they're really painting a picture in a way that's somewhat abstract, but you can still get what they're talking about. Like when they were talking about, you know, looking back and seeing bridges that are on fire and it being greener on the other side. It's like, well, to me at least, that means that you're looking back at all the bridges that you burned of missed opportunities and wondering what would have happened if I was on that other side. Would it have been greener, right? But the way that they deliver that and they paint that picture for you is just like so artistic.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that, you know, that factors into that drama, obviously. And they make sure that those lyrics go hand in hand with what you're feeling from the musical context. But for me, the drama is really being built from those keys so much, so beautifully. But still, it's like you just feel like you're on a storyline, like you're following a story. And I feel like the keys are helping drive where the story
It's almost
is going.
like building tension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
Encumbered forever by desire and ambition, there's a hunger still unsatisfied. Our weary eyes still stray to the horizon, though down this road we've been so many times. The grass was greener, the light was brighter, the taste was sweeter, the nights of wonder
legendary stuff. That was Pink Floyd with High Hopes, and David Gilmour just throwing the guitar over the shoulder saying, I'm going to take this to another level on the slide. And what an epic way. Such an interesting solo. I mean, climactic on what we had built up through the process of the performance thus far, and then boom, explodes with such a outer worldly, you know, it's Pink Floyd. I guess you can't really sum it up other than that. It's just like they have such a unique ability with their spacing for me to make things explode into pockets. I mean, there was so much going on stage. The background vocals, the backing vocals there, obviously the keys and everything else we experienced from the bell. But then somehow still this the guitar solo comes to life and really just explodes with so much energy.
Yeah.
In a dynamic way.
For sure. I still think, I've said this in a couple of videos, that it's so cool how you can get so many different and unique sounds from guitars. Like I never would have known that prior to getting into this journey. And I feel like the way that he played the guitar, the side guitar in this, just brought so much emotional impact to like the layer on top of what they were already doing with the instrumentation, the drama, the lyrics. And it's just so crazy because like while we were watching this, it's funny that you said otherworldly, because that's almost what I was thinking. Like we were watching this and they did a zoomed out picture where they showed the stage and it was all of these like blues and purples and kind of this like psychedelic atmosphere, and the way that the music was sounding, I was like, I almost feel like I'm on another planet right now. It's kind of like what I was thinking in my brain. So it's kind of the vibe I was getting too. And I think they have a really unique way of being able to transport you somewhere else for the time that you're listening to their music.
Yeah, totally agreed. Really cool stuff, and very much enjoyed it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed hanging out with us as well, and maybe brought back some memories for you of this epic performance. I mean, that's the other thing that we hadn't mentioned, that this is a live performance that sounded so crystal clear. Like the production and the engineering that went into the sound, really top tier. That's not surprising from the standpoint of Pink Floyd. We know that they use some great engineers and producers. So I'm not surprised, but I very much appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely makes the listening experience a little bit better.
100%. It's so disappointing when you have great artistry or great musicianship that just doesn't translate into the sound experience.
Yeah.
And that's why you need to put that effort in. And clearly Pink Floyd does that. So let us know how you feel about this one. Hit that like button. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.
Thanks for watching, guys.